So this video is just detailing a little project I'm working on. Bit of a sideline job, I guess. It's not an urgent priority right now, but it's something I've been working out away here in the shop. I have a binder I'm making up a new set of canvases for. So as you can see, it's a Massey Harris, and the number of these canvases is GFI, and then there's B5130. And so I decided it probably wasn't worth calling up Massey Harris in Hamilton, because the chances of me getting a new set of canvases from my Massey dealer is pretty slim. So here's plan B. This is a brand new conveyor canvas, the main table, and it's a 6-foot binder, so this is, approximately 12 feet long. And there's 3 canvases on my binder. I think that's pretty standard. And here's the other 2 canvases that are waiting to get laid out. So what I do is I buy the canvas by the yard on a roll. Comes on a big roll, and it comes 60 inches wide. So what you do is you roll the canvas out. I pre-shrink my canvas. So you roll the canvas out, and then you lay the old canvas on top, and you measure it to length, and you want to allow about 6 inches extra for shrinkage. And then cut it. So you cut all the pieces that you need, and then you kind of fold them all up, and you take them home. You throw them in the bathtub overnight, or leave them out in a rainstorm for a day or two. Let them get good and wet, and then let them dry out in the sun, and let them shrink. It's called pre-shrinking your fabric, and anybody who's done any sewing knows you got to pre-shrink your fabric. So anyway, once you do that, you bring it back, lay it back down on the floor here. I just do it on the shop floor. Then you roll out your canvas again, and you measure it out, and you lay it out for your width. Now, as you can see on the old canvases here, there's about 1.5 inches folded under on each side. On all the canvases, they have 1.5 inches folded under, and then it's riveted through. And so that's what you do. You cut all your slats out ahead of time. I'm going to wind up salvaging as many slats as I can off of these in the future, but right now I have enough slats pretty well to do this set. But there's lots of good slats left on here, and you say, well, don't waste them. You just got to grind the heads of the rivets off and then drive the rivets out, and then you get a decent slat, because usually the slats, if they're not broken or warped, the slats are fine. It's the old canvas that rots out. So then you lay all your slats. These are all new slats, new oak slats, new rivets. Once you get your fabric cut to width and cut to length, then you lay them out side by side, and you lay all your new slats out exactly in line, and make little marks. You can see I've got magic marker marks. You make sure everything's square, check it with tapes, and I use the exact spacing that the original canvas had. And they're not, these are the ends where the buckles and the straps buckle on. There's 2 slats right close together, and the slats rivet in. And then every other one of these, there's a rivet on each end. And then on the back side, you can see they're stapled as original. Use an air stapler, and you staple all along, and that holds the canvas tight to the slat. So then you can see the rivets here, riveted through both layers. And then I ran out of 1-inch rivets, but then when you get longer rivets, then you have to rivet right here. I'll reuse these same buckles, but I got all new straps. I use brand new biothane. Actually, it's what I use for reins. So right here, These are the new straps. Got a bunch of other crap here. There's 13 all total on this binder. 4 on one, 4 on another, and then 5 on the lower conveyor. So those are all the holes all pre-punched. These are the buckle ends, and the buckles will go in there. Just going to use the same old buckles. There's nothing wrong with the buckles, it's just the straps are all rotten, the leather. So this biothane is about 1/8 of an inch thick, and it is strong. You cannot break that stuff. You can probably tow a truck with that stuff. It's good stuff. So that's it. This is the conveyor canvas, and once I get my rivets, I'll get the ends. That's kind of what's got me stopped. I can't get the ends riveted on this until I get some more 1-inch rivets, but I ran out. So once I get them riveted on, we'll be starting on the next one, and then we'll work on the next one. So there you go, binder canvases. And I'll get a picture when I get it all done. I'll get them on the binder and have it rolling.